Hey, hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. Thank you so much for stopping by. Every single day I do a vlog. I'm doing one for 1,000 days, guys, 1,000 days. And every day I talk about something different and unique. So today, how do you get past rejection? How do you get past somebody not wanting to be with you anymore, love you anymore? How do you actually heal from that? How do you move on? Well, like so many things in life, it's a learning process, isn't it? It's a way that we just sort of, I guess the initial pain that we feel and the most pain we feel is at the beginning. Nobody wants to be rejected. Nobody wants to feel rejected. Nobody wants to feel that they're no longer required. They're surplus to requirements. And the pain and the hurt that can feel is very real. It can really push you to do some things that you probably wouldn't do. I always say to people, before considering anything, the advice you offer your friend, do that. So what do I mean? So if you're considering doing something, what is that advice that you would give your friend? Because if you would give your friend that sound advice, follow your own advice, follow and do that, because that's the best thing. But the initial phase of rejection, it's pain, it's heartbreaking. The physical signs of that is that you cry a lot, you feel emotionally upset, you go off your food, you don't feel hungry, you don't feel sociable, you just want to stay at home and just really not engage socially. And for me, that's probably something that I've done in my past. I've avoided contact, I've avoided the social situations. And then there's the questions that follow up from it, isn't it? That people say, are you no longer together? No, you're not. And you feel almost like a failure for saying that. So rejection is quite a painful thing or process to go through, especially if you've been together for a long time. If you've been together for a long time, when you start going out again and meeting people and they say, they ask you questions about why did you split up? I always feel that they're questions that people show concern over, but they're somewhat redundant because, getting together in a relationship and departing in a relationship is something that happens to many people throughout their lives, sometimes numerous times. So you've got to say to yourself that, it's a part of life. Being rejected, is part of our existence. Healing from it is a process, though. It's a gradual process. So, like I alluded to earlier in the video, is that sometimes you just feel really, really upset at the very beginning. It has so much gravitas and pain for you that it's just so obvious. And whoever stops and speaks to you, you just feel like you pour that out, And in pouring that out, it's like letting like a virus go, like letting, this poison out of your body, And with every passing day, time does heal. Time does make it an awful lot better, But nobody likes to be rejected, do they? Nobody wants to be rejected. And there's that fear of rejection as well. So that can change your behavior. You don't want to be rejected, so therefore you go and do something with somebody. Or you go and hang out with them because you think, I'm going to be okay and things are going to be all right if I go and do that with them. But you're not really being true to yourself because the fear is driving you rather than being rejected by them. And, there's nothing wrong with you being on your own and healing from a rejection. But healing from it, well, you speak to your friends, you speak to your family, you speak to everybody that's around you. And sometimes, you might think that you're going to have counselling about it. Sometimes it's reaching out to whoever you can to talk about your feelings. Because, sometimes when you get it out, life becomes so much better. And there is that old adage, isn't there, where they say, time heals. And that's so true, I find. There are things that I've been upset in my life with that I just thought, well, am I ever going to get over this? Am I ever going to just move forward from it? But you do, because rejection is something that fades with time, I feel. And then, slowly over time, you get used to sort of getting getting into, you know, it just slowly every day disappears, you know. Slowly every day there's a little bit that disappears. So sometimes at the initial loss or rejection, you feel that you think about it all the time, and then as weeks go by, you don't think about it as much, and then maybe months or even a year, you know, it doesn't factor, and your life has moved on. So the healing process, it's all about time. Time does heal. I really believe that. And, you know, we've all had to heal. We've all had to get past rejection. Nobody likes it in their lives. Nobody wants it, do they? And rejection is harder when, you know, somebody's rejected you, but, you know, and there are times in your life where you've had to reject somebody else because, you know, it's not worked for you, it's not been right for you. And that can really, I don't know, that can really suck as well, doesn't it? Telling somebody that you no longer want to be with them, and the pain that can cause. Because you're a decent person, you don't want to have somebody experience that pain. But sometimes it's necessary. It is, in order to move on yourself, to be the person you need to be where you need to be, and doing it with probably the right person that you feel that you want to do that with. So nobody likes rejection. Nobody wants it. It's not a nice part of life, but you will heal from it. You will, and you'll get stronger, and you'll learn that, you know, that life gets easier as time moves on. So that's my thoughts on rejection. Like I say, I've been rejected in my life for various things, not just romantically, you know. I've been rejected for jobs. I've been rejected, you know, for all sorts of things. But, you know, and some things I've had a real genuine interest in, you know. But rejection is a part of life. It's how we pick ourselves up and move forward, and that is part of the process. It's essential. So, yeah. Anyway, look, every day is a vlog, different vlog every single day. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll be back again tomorrow. We're talking about something completely uniquely different. Or I'd be really interested in the comments below about your experiences of rejection. So if you could share that, that would be interesting. And as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye now.